Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kay, to the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Stays in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
Purdy looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 35. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back now, pressure on its way. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Plowing up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. They'll throw on 1st. Pass complete to Dulcich. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 13. Jukes one defender. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
This nigga just
keeps it moving. Touchdown, Washington.
Wow.
The Commanders cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Evans now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Dallas sending its offense out for the 2nd time this game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to set.
Oh my God, he
float that
fucking
one in,
idiot.
the defenders there for the interception. Picked up by Jamin Davis. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Corum has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run it in. Corum. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out at the 19. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackled by Ruth Ororo. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Into the hands of Dulcich. And this one does not go far. Throw on 3rd down. Dulcich hauls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll throw it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker play.
Off to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Yeah, this is bullshit, man.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
They do it fucking right.
Starting from the 5. And look at this return. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football clock coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Trying to work quickly now. Another carry for him. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game in the first half. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll start on the ground, Corum. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Completes this one to Corum. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Purdy on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Gets everything he has under this throw. And it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way.
Oh, I'm the fuck out there, bitch.
Defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. You're going for this. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie this game at 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders are ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. That one's complete, right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. First down throw by Purdy. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense and the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. The give here on 2nd. And he'll only get this to about the 17 before they take him down. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down. We're spotting this one right at the 20. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
On 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll give to Corum on the option. Across midfield to the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line.
Some bullshit, though.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy.
Yo,
Has him on the quick hitter.
who
And they
fucking,
stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard
who
line.
the fuck is passing?
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Give to Corum from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Purdy looking to throw. This one's caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Now Purdy. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cowboys headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the... They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie us up 28-all. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has it at the 11. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 22-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. It's taken in by Sinnott. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Purdy to throw it.
Yo, he even took the same motherfucking play.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
He hit us with this fucking play. These niggas can't just...
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now with Purdy.
Oh, look at
This one taken in by Corum. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is.
They connect on the deep shot. he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Purdy on first down. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And now it's second down.
Here we go, set. Set up.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All on the 45, first and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol.
Yo, what are you not scared
And
of?
he got the feet in, too.
This
Just
nigga
lay it
knows
down to
fucking
approach
funny.
here from the 40.
I trained this nigga.
To throw again, it's Purdy.
Yo,
Got
where
Simmons,
is y'all?
it's complete. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him
What the
before it's
fuck?
released.
People are moving back.
Pressure altered the throw.
And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
He fucking,
Now following that completion, we see a man shaken
he
up.
fucking
Officials
moved
calling
back,
for a
bro.
pause
I don't
as he
believe
gets
this
looked
shit.
at.
He fucking moved
Up
back.
to the line, and they're set. First and 10. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Corum again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Huh.
They'll stick with Corum. Stiff arm success. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 7. Now they've got some options here on 4th down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Cowboys leading by 7. 1st and 10 now from the 30. This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Gets this one to Watson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing them.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back-to-back carries here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Trying to push this
Motherfucker!
And he's brought down for a loss.
Yo, are you serious?
And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Motherfucker, are you serious?
Commanders.
Yo, they... Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey,
Spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
fucking cheaters, man.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
It's fucking crazy.
Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. Escapes his grasp. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly.
Oh my God, he fucking didn't react. He fucking didn't react. Yo. Yo.
Everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Yo.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Yo. Unbelievable, yo.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He lofts it deep left. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass.
Yeah, I don't believe
so
this,
it'll
bro.
be 2nd down.
These niggas is fucking trick, man.
Back to throw. He's trying another one deep. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw it.
Yo, they fucking robbing me.
10 seconds left. Looking for Christian Watson that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Now to throw. He's going deep this time.
Oh my fucking God! They robbed me.
On 4th down.
They fucking robbed me.
That was going to be a
They
decisive.
fucking robbed.
Yo, they fucking robbed me. They
They
fucking
thought that they could
robbed
pick
me.
it up, no question about it,
Wow.
and build some momentum down the
Fucking
field.
robbed.
But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
They fucking robbed
That
me,
one is
man.
good.
They lost this game. They fucking robbed me.
And that, folks, is your
They
game
fucking
winner.
robbed me. Fucking,
That field goal
fucking
gives them the
robbed
lead
me,
for the
man.
moment, Kate, but you don't
They
feel
robbed
comfortable
the
when you
shit
look
out
up
of
at that
me, boy.
scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And
Yo,
no
they
return as this
robbed the shit
bounces
out of
through
me.
the end zone for a touchback.
They robbed the shit out of me. Wow.
First and 10 now from the 30. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one.
Defense.
Ball game's not over just yet. Don't leave those seats. The interference call means we're going to have an untimed down here. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they forced... All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first two possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders set to take over. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. And he'll push forward for a small gain to the 31. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Oh my fucking God, yo. This nigga fucking missed me. That's fucking ridiculous. That's fucking ridiculous.
Football on that 47-yard line,
Fucking
first down.
ridiculous, yo.
Give up the middle to Corum. And he's
Fucking
caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who
ridiculous,
chipped
man.
away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap for Purdy.
Yo,
He has the first
how
down.
could this man?
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Purdy throwing here on first. The throw is caught. Touchdown, Washington. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.